Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy King7 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you all out there that y'all are kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed day. And I'm back with another NBA 2K22 current gen build video. And if you are new to the channel, drop a sub and a like on this video, because I drop bangers sometimes daily, sometimes weekly, sometimes monthly, but when I come out with a build video, it's the most fire, closest thing to a demigod you could ever imagine. Now, with this specific build that I'm about to show you, I was getting cooked. I can't lie. Every single time I felt like I lost on the park, it was to this build. And I couldn't believe, every time I I would be like, damn, I would talk to my boy, me and my boy, we usually run 2s or 3s, my main partner's name's Tip, whatever, right? So I'm like, yo, Tip, I gotta look at this guy's build. He was insane. And every single time I hop off the court, look at the guy's build, it's this build I swear, every single time. And I don't understand how it performs this well, but if you look at the stats, it kind of does make a little bit of sense. It's close to a demigod, but it's going to be a shooting guard build. And I'm sure you guys are sweats out there. You guys have definitely come up against this build, and you guys probably have this build. But hold up, I just went super quick. But hold up, you're going to want to go the third pie chart from the top. So it's pure Hall of Fame finishing, but the secondary shooting as well. Now, in terms of your physical, I usually go with the fourth pie chart. I think with this particular build, because you're going to be mainly a finishing type of build, you want to go with the fourth pie chart. So it's just the most well-rounded. You get the vertical speed and the acceleration, all 1, 2, 3 punch. And then you're going to go with the close shot. You're going to max that thing out. The driving layup, max that thing out. Driving layup, or driving dunk, excuse me, max that thing out as well. So you're going to end up with 15 finishing badges, all Hall of Fame. And we're gonna show you what we're gonna do with the driving dunk. It's gonna be a lot higher than that, trust and believe. In terms of your shooting, max out the midi, max out the 3, and max out the free throw. You're gonna have 16 shooting with the 81 midi, 79 3, and the 86 free throw. And if you guys have played this 2K at all, you know it's one of the easiest ever since 20. Like 20 and this 2K is like the easiest to shoot on, like of all time, especially current gen. Every single white goes in, every single white. Like on Park, on next gen, not every white goes in, but in this game, current gen, that's one of the probably biggest downfalls of, one of the biggest flaws you could say of current gen Park is that every single white goes in. It's crazy. But in terms of your playmaking badges, you're gonna want to put up pass accuracy and ball handle. So you're gonna have 13 playmaking badges. So you say, wait, where's the what can't this build do? And this is what I like to do. I tell you guys over and over again, the builds that I make, they can do everything, right? I don't like making just a build, or I don't like playing with a build that's just gonna sit in the corner, or a build that's gonna go set screens and hold my nuts. Like, I'm not like, I don't like to ever play on that build. I don't understand people that they're on the 2s court, they run in their center, and he's just there setting screens, letting his point guard have 21, 22 points, just setting screens, top of the key. That's all he does. I don't know how you guys can have fun doing that, but hey, you bought the game, you can do whatever you want. But in terms of the defensive and rebounding, you're gonna want to max out the lateral, max out the perimeter, max out the steal as well, and then you're gonna max out the defensive rebounding, and then you got 35 extra badge points. So you're gonna want to put your shooting up until you get 17. So right there, 17. So 64 post fade. And in terms of the playmaking, you're going to want to put the post control up just a little bit to 37. So you could get 14 playmaking badges. Now you got 24 badge points left. Let's see if we can take anything off of... you can't take anything off of finishing. If you take anything off, you lose a badge point. So we're going to leave it there. With the 24 left, you're going to want to put that block all the way up. And you have 1 extra point left over. Put on interior defense or whatever you want. But the badge layout is as stands. 15 finishing, 17 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 7 defensive and rebounding. Let me do my math real quick. So it's 32 plus 39 plus 14. It's 50. All right, it's 53 total badges you're gonna get on this build, which is probably like the average. I would say like almost every build's got like 55 to like 47, 48 badges in this in current gen at least. And next gen, we already know people got like 100 badge builds and stuff like that. But those are badge points, not actually badges. You gotta think about that. Well, actually, this is badge points too. So It's true what I'm saying, but in terms of define, burly, whatever you want, doesn't really matter. I'll go built. And then you could go 6'4" or 6'5". I would just keep it 6'5". I feel like you really don't gain much from being 6'4" in comparison to 6'5". So keep it at 6'5". Then you guys already know the deal. You're going to want to go minimum weight and then put it up to right there, 183 pounds. And in terms of the wingspan, I told you we're fixing this driving dunk. So you're going to put that wingspan all the way up to 86. So your stats, excuse me, your stats once you hit 99 overall plus the gym rat or plus whenever you do your workout badge. So everybody got gym rat. Everybody hit level 40. I'm trying to hit level 40 first time this season. I'm already like level 20 or something after like 3 days. I'm sweating it up. But in terms of what your stats going to be, you're going to have 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 vertical. You're going to have you're going to have an 88 driving dunk. 88 driving dunk. You're going to have a 79 3 ball. Perfectly fine. Ball handles are going to be 83. That's perfectly cool. In terms of your stats on defense, you can have an 86 steal, a 82 perimeter defense, and a 79 lateral quickness. Like, that sounds all good to me. Like, this build, it does everything. Like I keep saying, in terms of whatever you want your takeover to be, I will highly go slasher. Because once they see, the thing is, with this build, it's deceptive. That's the number one thing I'll say about this build. It is deceptive. Because you put that slash and takeover on, and look at the name. It is a two-way facilitating finisher. Now you're thinking in your head, you're thinking they got the slash and takeover. They're a two-way, because a facilitating finisher more times than not has like a mid 60, low 73 ball. So like, okay, he can't really shoot. And then you add the two-way onto that, and you're like, this guy definitely can't shoot. Unless you know what you know. Unless you know about 2K, you know this build can shoot. But if you're casual, they're not going to know you can shoot. And you're going to be shooting lights out, wide open. They're going to be confused. Then they're going to press up on you. And then you got the elite contact dunk. So you're just yamming on their heads. But let's go ahead and test the build. It says Zach LaVine and Gary Trent Jr. is definitely more of a Zach LaVine. Definitely, I don't think it's a Gary Trent Jr. He doesn't have that type of finishing. If he did have that in his arsenal, I would say it is very like Gary Trent, because Gary Trent's a lights out shooter, semi-good ball handler, good defender. But in terms of what badges you want, this is easy. Limitless Takeoff, Hall of Fame. Posterizer, Hall of Fame. Auxiliary Finisher, Hall of Fame. And then you could throw on like, excuse me, Giant Slayer on gold. And then you're good to go. In terms of your shooting badges, like, that's the one downfall. You get a lot of badges on this build, but you only get one Hall of Fame category. But it don't matter. You're still going to be fine. You're going to want to put Sniper on gold. You're going to want to put on Deadeye gold, Blinders gold. You could throw catch and shoot like bronze, corner bronze, hot zone gold. And then you could throw, what would I put? I mean, you could throw, like, it depends, difficult shots, bronze, like, I don't know, depends on your play style. You just throw catch and shoot fully gold and corner on silver. In terms of your playmaking badges, it's all the necessary stuff. Handles for days, unpluckable, throw that on. Quick first step. Bailout, if you bail out, I really never bail out when I play. But unpluckable gold, space creator gold. You can throw special delivery on bronze, and you throw alley oops to your big men if they could catch them. And you can throw like stop and go on bronze, like that. You have these two on silver, and then you should be good to go. In terms of your defensive badges, you're gonna want to throw the obvious on, which is clamps, gold. Chase down bronze, key. Put that thing on bronze. Intimidator silver, and then you could throw pick dodger on bronze, or pickpocket or interceptor. I would low key throw maybe like intimidator on bronze, interceptor on bronze, or probably silver. Honestly, I would throw it like that, because you're gonna get a lot more interception opportunities in comparison to like reaching. If you reach too much, you know, you're probably gonna get cooked. Or if they're like setting screens and stuff. But I will keep the badges out just like that. And guys, that is going to be the build. But at the end of the day, guys, if you ended up making this build any other way in comparison to mine, comment down below as always. I always like to I usually try to pin like the comment that like came out with the best badges and stuff like that. But don't comment down and be like, this only happens like 1% of the times, but I always say, don't comment down and be like, yo, this build is trash, this and that. Alright, just be constructive. You know, I don't care if you say it's trash. I really care less. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But just be constructive. Tell me why it's trash. And somebody watching the video goes in the comments like, oh, this build is trash. this is how you this guy in the comments made it better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help out the community and stuff like that. But guys, if you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, King Star 7. I'm out. Peace.